This is KX on the Go. I'm Amber French. Lawmakers in Washington, D.C. are off this week. The North Dakota Senator John Hoeven met with Minot Air Force Base commanders on Tuesday to discuss the latest missions at Minot. The visit comes as the base is set to receive $2.6 billion for the development of the Centennial Intercontinental Ballistic Missile, which follows $2.5 billion of federal investment in the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. The base is also receiving money for an upgrade of its B-52 bombers and its new fleet of Gray Wolf helicopters that will arrive next year. Minot City Council met Tuesday evening to discuss the future of the city's pound services, which has been in limbo since a vote to renew the current pound contract failed last month. Local leaders are working to find a permanent solution for stray animals with nowhere to go. City Council is set to vote on approving requests for proposals for Minot's animal pound services, a key step in finding a new permanent facility for the city to use. This comes after City Council voted not to renew Minot's current pound contract with Souris Valley Animal Shelter. Minot Mayor Mark Janser says that the changes in these proposals requests will allow for more clarity between city leaders and whoever ends up running the pound.
The other part of this RFP is that it may not be all one provider. That, may present some options where we may have multiple providers, but for instance, one might be taking care of cats and the other one's taking care of dogs and exotic animals and livestock and whatever.
If the motion to approve the request for proposals passes, city staffers will have the green light to move forward with advertising. Colonel Steven Selzler retired from the North Dakota Army National Guard at the end of January after serving more than 38 years. Selzler is from Bismarck and later became an officer. Selzler was deployed to Iraq as part of Operation Iraqi Freedom. When he returned, Selzler helped command the 164th Engineer Brigade and then to the 957th Engineer Company. He was also one of the commanders in charge of Camp Grafton Training Center near Devil's Lake. Good morning, Andre.
And good morning to you too, Amber. And looking here in Rugby, we're continuing to see the wind and the snow fall down with a temperature of 28 degrees and the visibility is at 3 miles at this time. Now, as we get into our current storm team radar, we're continuing to watch that snow from the Magic City into the capital city and even pointing towards the south. And we're going to be watching this area throughout the day today for potential near blizzard conditions. And as far as our visibility is going on right now, we're seeing the low visibility from Linton all the way into Crosby, so it is quite a hazardous morning this morning, so make sure you're traveling safely out there. We are still seeing those horrendous roadways across our viewing area this morning, especially towards our north and western counties where we do have no travel advisory still in effect, so we're going to be continuing to watch this throughout the morning to see if it expands or not. Now, looking at our winds, they are out of the north and west about 10 to 30 miles per hour, and as far as our wind gusts, about 30 to 50 miles per hour, and this is going to continue throughout the day today. Current temperatures right now are mainly in the teens, 20s, and the 30s, and even some single digits. Cooler than this time yesterday for sure, especially towards our south and western counties. Our area low pressure there is still to our south and east, and we have our area of high pressure giving us that cold air throughout the day today, and we still have a plethora of winter alerts, including a winter storm warning in effect for our northern tier counties and a winter weather advisory for our central and portions of our southern tier counties, and we're going to be watching that very closely, and we have this wind advisory in effect as well through 6 o'clock today. Now, we will continue to watch our area of low pressure continue to bring in these bands of snow in our north and eastern counties, especially along and east of Highway 83, and we will continue to see it move its way towards the north over time and then improve once we get into the evening hours. Now, as far as our wind gusts, we're going to continue to see those wind gusts of around about 40 to 50 miles per hour this morning, going down to about 20 to 35 miles per hour through our Thursday and then subsiding as we head into our Friday. Now, our highs for today today will mainly climb up into the teens, 20s, and even a few 30s out there. Tonight, temperatures will drop on down into the single digits below zero, and even teens out there as well. Now looking here in Williston, we will see those temperatures remain on the cold side through our Saturday and even into our Sunday as well. And once we get into our Monday and Tuesday, temperatures will increase back up into the mid to upper 20s. And here in Dickinson, we're also going to be seeing a resurgence in temperatures once we get into the weekend and into early next week. 30s by Monday. Now looking here in the Magic City, we're going to be seeing 20s today, single digits for our Thursday, and then that's going to continue into our weekend as well, and then resurging back up into the teens on Monday and then 20s on Tuesday. And here in the capital city, we're going to be seeing teens as we head into our Thursday and into the weekend. But once we get into our Monday and Tuesday, we will resurge back up into the 20s and the 30s. So Amber, we're going to continue to keep you posted on this winter storm throughout the day.
Thanks, Andre. For everyone here, this was KX on the Go. I'm Amber French.